to Tommy V's channel.
We're going to try different spots today. Jay wanted some live shrimp, so we got some live shrimp, and we're going to try different piers. We're going to try the bridge. We're going to stick and move. We're going to throw them shrimp in there and see if we can get some keepers. There's plenty white trout, and we're going to show you all that by the bridge, and a lot of small speckled trout. But we launched out of Pass Christian Marina, and we got the look how pretty that sailboat is. I don't know if y'all can see him from here, but we got them from B&W, and Roscoe's got them too, but Roscoe was out. And these are nice, like 35, 40 count, nice. Well, you can freeline them. So we're gonna see. I hadn't caught any at this spot. Jay wanted to try it anyway, but I've tried with plastic and never caught any here. But so we'll be on the move here soon. So y'all stay tuned and come and go with us, and we'll see. It's the day after Christmas, and it's about 75 degrees. We got some birds sitting on the water right there by the bridge, and then I saw some diving too, so we're gonna try that. So we're gonna stay tuned. You see the birds sitting on the water?
God.
Man, I saw them birds and I said, let me go by these birds. And I thought it was trout, but I think it's
A red?
or something else, something big, of course.
Maybe a red?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking is bull reds. Watch your camera, right? Don't do that. You're professional.
I'm trying to see if my bait was in the water.
Bull reds is what it is, but hey, got some action, you know. I mean, as soon as I threw it out there,
You're gonna have to fight it a while.
yeah, we're gonna come back when I get him up, see what it was. Big old Bay St. Louis red, bull red. Come up here, buddy. Stand up here. Show the people the fish. In that pretty green water. Look at that.
Whoa, big bow.
Look how pretty that is in that green water, huh? They were sitting there eating that shrimp. Oh, is that water beautiful? In the wintertime, the water is green like that. Because there's no rain, you know, and the water gets green. We get fixing to unhook him and release him. It was about an 8-10 minute fight. Probably a 20-pound redfish. We're gonna look for some trout after this, so stay tuned. We're having fun though. It's beautiful out here.
Yeah.
Right by the bridge we caught this bull. So y'all saw them birds. So I went right to the birds and bam, first cast. Big old bull. Look how pretty that fish is, huh? Clean. He's ready to go. Woo! Hey, you gotta take whatever God's gonna give you, right? There, babe. Hold on. What you got? A trout? Got a few little trout in that little area eating on them shrimp too. I don't think he's gonna make it in Mississippi though. He's about 13. If that was Louisiana, that'd be a pretty little trout. He's close though. He's long and skinny.
See, I'm not holding up.
No, he's 13. I'm 13. All right, we got some action going, Jay. We just need a couple keepers. Man, we putting this spanking on a little trout, but they look like they're all about 13 inches. Look at that. Pretty. In that green water, huh? Beautiful. As soon as they hit the water, right by the piling, there's plenty of trout. Just got to get some keepers. Catching them every cast, man. Jay's having some action, though. She wanted action. That one's really about 12, probably. We got to find some keepers. We got to eat a little bit. Just a couple of them, Lord. We're just asking for a couple keepers. Nope, not quite. They look like we're getting some 14s and some 13s. That's about 13. But we get them every cast, man. They fat. It'd be great in Louisiana, huh, babe?
Yeah.
It's a 15-inch minimum size limit. So there's a bunch of those size, but we're catching them every cast. We got some beautiful live shrimp from Pass Christian Marina. I mean, we just show them what we're using. We've got a little 1/8 ounce jig head, and we're putting it through the head by the horn like you do under a cork, and we just throwing that light jig head, letting it sink, and bam. Man, I got a dinner trout right here, I believe. I got a dinner trout. Yes, indeed. Look at that hammer. Woo, woo. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't moving. Look at that beautiful fish. That's a big one.
What you got?
Probably a sheephead. He's too heavy for a trout. Oh, he came off.
Oh man.
What's you got? A little bitty one? No, you missed him. Man, I got two keepers. Jay didn't want to video me though, so trying to get her on a keeper. Stay tuned. The action's hot. We getting bites every cast, I think.
Yeah, fine.
I just dropped a good fish. Also, if you like to catch fish, period, there's a lot of fish here at this bridge. But the sheep head like this, we're using a jig and we're kind of staying away from it more than the trout. But if you watch my previous videos, catching a sheephead with my aunt and my uncle, you put a cork on and a shrimp about 2.5 to 3 feet with a small hook, big enough to handle that sheephead, and just hit that piling with it right between them. They load it up with sheephead. That's not what we after, of course, but they're still fun to catch, and a lot of people like to eat them. So if you want sheephead, the sheephead are here. What you got, buddy? Little 13-incher. He's fat though. Look how fat, huh? Man, we on some action. Maybe 14, but he ain't gonna make 15. So let him go.
What you got?
Look how pretty that green water keeper. Another keeper. Which they're pretty rare over here, but that's another keeper, baby.
You catching
We're gonna eat
all-
trout tonight.
You
That's a
catching
16-inch fish, baby.
I know. How come I'm getting a 13 and a 14?
I'm getting lucky, that's all.
Was that a big shrimp on there?
Not medium size. They try to stay away from the sheephead. There's so many sheephead. So many sheephead. Look what I got. About a 14-inch flounder. Right here at the bridge, baby. Look how pretty that, man, that's pretty honey flounder. I love them. Love to eat them. Pretty pretty. Caught a couple stingrays. We didn't put the stingrays on here, babe. There you go. What you got, babe? Jay's got something good.
Something
Good trout? Sheephead? Nope, that's a sheephead. We still catching fish. I got 2 flounder. We got probably 5 keeper trout. A bunch of small trout. I just turned loose at 14.5 right on the edge. And some fat, pretty fish too. But it looks like we moved to these bigger concrete pilings. And
under the bridge.
They're here too, and they're on the side where I'm at. I don't know if I got some structure down here. Got hooked up a couple times, but they got some structure down there. And that radar is showing some fish on it, on the radar on the very bottom. So we're letting it sink all the way down with that 1/8 jig head with the shrimp hooked through the head. And once it hits the bottom, we give it a couple little jigs, and boom, we're getting hooked up. So it's been a very productive day. A lot of bites. We only been out here probably 2 hours. We probably caught 40, 50 fish, and too many sheephead, but a lot of trout too, whites and specks. We caught way more specks than we caught whites. So I must have it foul hook. That gotta be because he's heavy. Gotta be foul hook. There ain't no sheephead.
How do you know?
Look how he's doing. See, he's foul hook. When they shake like that, that means you got him hooked in the side. Yep, it is a sheephead. Oh man, we gotta edit that. Steady action, man. That was some good action. Jay had a good time. She likes to get those live shrimp. So, you know, live shrimp make a difference, of course, in the summer. But right now, with the water so clear, the water is no rain, and on the Mississippi coast, the water is green, 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 beautiful. And so those trout sometimes have a tendency to see that plastic and maybe not get it every day. There was not a lot of current today, so the live shrimp made a big difference. So on some days like that, you gotta free line them live shrimp. We weren't really free lining. We were kind of throwing a 1/8 ounce jig head at them and hooking it through the horn and sometimes through the tail. But we had some nice shrimp, and I think we finished up with 4 or 5 keeper trout, about 16 inches. Got a couple 17s, some nice trout. Jay was too excited to put him. Well, I think I got one on camera, but she was catching too many fish. She didn't want a video. So anyway, we got a couple flounder. You saw one of them on the video, and we kept a couple sheephead. So we got a mess of fish, plenty of fish to eat, which is always a plus. And tell your friends about Tommy V's channel, because it's just gonna get better. The spring's coming, and I'm figuring this stuff out over here in Mississippi. It's gonna get better. I'm figuring it out, and I don't like to go too far. So if you like to stay close around here, around Bay St. Louis, Waveland, I don't like to travel. You know, that marsh at Biloxi Marsh is probably 14 miles just to get to it, and then you got to find the fish from there. So on a cool day, today wasn't cool, but on a cool day, we don't want to run that far. So check us out, subscribe if you tell your friends about us, because we like to give information and help people out that are struggling a little bit, and give them some tips on all the knowledge that we have over the years. So that's our goal, is to help you catch more fish. We'll see you next time.